The president of the African Development Bank, AFDB, Akinwumi Adesina, says Africa's youth bulge is a demographic asset that has to become an economic asset through rigorous investment in human capital development and financing. The former Nigerian agriculture minister said youths in Nigeria and other 51 countries in Africa don't need freebies under the guise of empowerment schemes, but capital to fund their ideas and translate same into enduring wealth. The economist lamented the migration phenomenon known as Japa in Nigeria, saying that it is a big loss for Nigeria and the African continent. Adesina said Africa's youth population was not a problem for the continent because India and China's population has not been a problem for them. The AFDB boss said if young people in Africa are skilled with good jobs and social protection, this would turn to prosperity for the continent because the demography has high purchasing power. He said in a world of rising tariffs, it is important for Africa to build consumption as part of its gross domestic product. The AFDB boss said the financial system in Africa was not designed to support young people in the continent. He added that to support young people in Africa, the AFDB created the Youth Entrepreneurship Development Bank to support their business plans and to address institutional failure around financing. He also revealed that the AFDB just approved $100 million to set up the Nigerian Youth Entrepreneurship Investment Bank to mobilize $2 billion of investment for more than 38,000 businesses of young people in Africa.
Now, in the case of young people, I go around, it's the Japa syndrome that you mentioned. It's a big loss for us out of Nigeria and many other countries. And what we've got to do about this will be as follows. And we are doing something about it. First and foremost, is to recognize that young people don't need freebies. We don't need people just saying, oh, well, I just want to give you a youth empowerment program. What does that mean? You know, I go around Africa, people tell me all that, oh, we have a youth empowerment program. So what exactly is it? Youth don't need that kind of empowerment freebie, little things you are throwing to them. They have skills, they have knowledge, they have entrepreneurship capacity. They want to turn their ideas into great businesses. And so what the young people need, it's not those so-called empowerment programs. They need capital. They need you to put your money at risk on their behalf. Look, I'm a banker. You walk into the bank, you know, and you see young people. A young person, 21 years old, comes into the bank. You ask them in your risk assessment, the only thing you see is risk. And so you go ask them for securities that they need to bring to you. You have a house, you have a land, you have this, you have tax for the last 40 years. I'm only 21 years old, you know. And so the whole of the system is not designed, is what I'm saying, for young people. The commercial banking system, the financial system has failed young people in Africa. We have over 465 million young people. You're getting them between the age of 15 and 35 that you are adding. Where's the financial markets for them? Why is that suddenly a surprise to us that they are leaving? It's because you're not putting anything there for them, you know. And so we must recognize that the young people are our biggest assets.
Hello, hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.